Welcome to CEO Talk, a series conducted by CCTV where a CEO narrates a story and share the learning and the success of building a great brand. So today we have with us Professor Angel Vina. He's the founder and the CEO of Denodo Technologies. Welcome, Professor Angel. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Anuj. Very pleased to be with you here, and just ready to go through this exchange with you.
Thank you so very much, Professor Angel. I'm sure a lot of our audience must be wondering why I'm actually addressing you as Professor. So I'm just going to be touching upon that point as well, and I'll also going to be asking you a little bit about the story, how you build up Denodo. So from a professor in Spain to an entrepreneur in California, I'm sure it must be an interesting journey for you. So can you just narrate a little bit about that, how you started and what made you, shift from Spain to California? Over to you.
Indeed, it was an interesting journey. I'm not an entrepreneur by vocation. I mean, I was in academia all my life. It's very happy doing research, first in Spain. I had the opportunity to go to Silicon Valley for a long postdoc, where I learned a lot about the startups ecosystem in California. I think probably that was the game changer in the way I was thinking about research, because the Stanford University is that the paradigm of how research really cross to the other side, of the application to the business in corporations. The important thing with Denodo in this journey is that everything is starting with a vision, about radically transforming data management. That with traditional technologies at the time, I'm talking late 1990s, it was everything about data movement, creation of new data repositories, and starting to build enterprise data warehouses. So a lot of batch processes to really materialize data in order to support data functions. And we thought that real time could come and bring value to this, instead of these heavy data movement processes, try to be agile and flexible and pulling data from the data stores, from the data repositories, and feed the business applications or the users in real time. This was the vision, and with that vision, we ended up generating a core technology that was very competitive, very unique at the moment. I found funds, and I went to the US in 2005 to really get exposed to the market, to the real market. Play the Champions League, and I think we did a good job.
Okay. So I think the goal is more around simplifying the data integration for the business, for the enterprise business, and by making data more accessible to the audience. So can you also talk about how you can differentiate, yourself with the other data virtualization companies across?
Well, what we have is the product technology that brings to the table something which is very important: the unification of semantics across multiple data systems. Because we believe that data is inherently distributed, multi-platform, and for the business doesn't care where the data resides, in which format, in which technology. The business wants the data. The is focusing on the usage. But Denodo, with that vision that I mentioned before, has been always focusing the development of the technology, thinking about usage, the delivery of the data to the business side. And for doing that, very important to create this logical layer, this abstraction layer that helps to unify the semantics of the multiple data systems. You end up creating a real business data layer, which is the ultimate goal with Denodo. And what you get as a consequence of that is fast, easy data access to distributed data. So you combine unified semantics with fast, easy access to distributed data. This is equals Denodo. And there's no other company in the market that can claim this.
real-time creative. Wow, that sounds good. So could you also share a notable success story or a use case where Denodo made a significant impact for a client?
Well, we have many different areas, but I'll share with you the story from today. It's probably it's so fresh because this morning I got a message from JP Morgan, customer of Denodo, offering me a tool, to subscribe to a tool which is allowing work that they do in partnership with BlackRock, also the Denodo customer. So two super big companies, one in the investment arena, managing trillions of funds, worldwide, the leader in the world, in investments, BlackRock, and another one, bank number one worldwide, that they build with Denodo something that provides agility to the information services to support investment portfolios.
Wow.
And they offer that to multiple firms, corporations, also to wealthy individuals. They probably feel that I'm wealthy enough to get that email, but that gives you an idea, of the things that we do to provide value. And what is our goal or our role in a solution like that? Well, is what just I mentioned before. We create, we unify the semantics to really enrich the investment data in order to provide customized delivery of information to every customer, because every customer is different. The flexibility that a data abstraction layer, a data layer, brings to the table, you cannot find in traditional data management models.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So how does Denodo prioritize innovation, stay ahead in the rapidly evolving technology landscape?
Well, we have a very rich roadmap in the different. Our goal is to focus on this intermediate layer that helps to manage the data traffic in an organization. So, think for a minute, any organization, your own company. There'll be a number of information queries.
Yes.
Every day.
Fragmented, very fragmented.
100,000, 100 million, depending on the size of your company. But you can say all these query transactions are the sustainers of the business functions in your company. Well, what the Denodo does is develop functionality to manage that traffic, with taking care of everything that is important for the delivery of the data to the data consumer, which means it's about how to expose the data. Can be self-service capabilities, maybe interfaces through APIs and web services, and maybe any other way to expose the data. It's about controlling the execution of those queries in the data backbone that you have in your organization. All this infrastructure is different, depending on who the customer is. So, everything that is this a function about controlling that the execution of those queries matters to Denodo. And the third big chapter, is how to really provide the enterprise class features that a modern corporation needs to control these interactions from the consumers to the data system, which is security, is governance, is data quality. All that is what is in the Denodo roadmap to develop, for the future product.
So execution of queries is something which is on a real time, or does it take a little bit time, or is it like, does it also generate some kind of intelligence, or which actually help in decision making as well?
You're touching in the most important component of the Denodo platform, which is the module that decides how to execute the queries, like the query execution planner. This module takes because the data workloads are very different depending on who is the generator. Data scientists, they work very different, than the operations departments or in finance department or the users interacting with the mobile app.
Yeah.
So what this query planner does is takes the query and understanding it with the information of what do you have to execute the query in the physical data backbone, your infrastructure, decides about how to push down for execution those queries. It happens in real time, but of course there are many important details that happen through that process. Caching is very important.
Yes.
Query optimization techniques are very important. How do you rewrite the query?
Mm-hmm.
How would you generate automatically these query execution plans? So that we also have an MPP press to accelerator in the virtual layer.
Mm-hmm.
You can offload the part of the computing to this cluster of executors. That it happens not in the data virtualization layer. So there's many elements that in this real-time execution of a query contribute to gain the right level.
Okay. So what advice would you like to give to the aspiring entrepreneurs looking to venture into the realm of data virtualization and technology stack?
For those trying to enter the data space, data management, I would say forget for a minute data virtualization because it's a very specific technology that helps to build data management solutions. But my recommendation, of course, is first validate your ideas. There's a first phase that is about it's very not easy, but you may have a cool piece of technology, but there may be many other people that have the same. So it's important to validate the uniqueness of what you have. Mm-hmm. And for that, my recommendation is definitely do the research, bring people that may help with a consulting perspective, about how the technology is happening, in the market, what is the startup ecosystem around that particular piece of technology. So validate that there's uniqueness in what you propose. And the second thing, find a good financial partner, because there's no good company. No, it is the journey, especially the every years, is very tough.
It's marathon, it's keep on. And you definitely need a good financial partner.
Exactly. And with all that, be ready to take the risk.
I know. That's what my first question was all about. That's what I was asking. Because pivoting from being a professor, getting into entrepreneurship is really awesome. Thank you so very much. So, in what ways does Denodo Technology contribute to the broader IT community and technology advancement?
Well, I think we have unique technology with a very important value proposition to the market. So we see, I will describe that from a business value perspective.
Okay.
So which is very much what we pitch with our marketing to our customers. We open data ecosystems for bigger, larger, more intense data usage. That's very important these days, especially with more data being ingested and collected. Now, the focus cannot be just in the storage, the data pressed, the computing. It has to be on the data usage. Denodo helps to increase data utilization dramatically, and that's very important. With a common business data layer, that's very important too. But because it's important that data is elevated not to business importance. And when data gets that importance, it needs to be unified. It cannot be in this system, this data means something different in this other system. We bring that, and when you get that unified, is when you can accelerate, the creation of business applications. You can do better compliance. You can optimize your cost, reducing or simplifying the data infrastructure, the data architectures, and you're better equipped to evolve with the technology. That's something that our customers of years, these long-standing customers that we have, they have been navigating the big data wave, the cloud wave. They are now with the data lakes, the lake houses, whatever. And Denodo is always there, helping them to really isolate the business data layer for all this evolution that happens in the backbone of the data infrastructure.
Okay. And can you also touch upon a little bit about the verticals, probably the sweet spots for you guys, or you display across the sector, your sector take? I'm sure BFSI, healthcare, is it more is it a sweet spot for you, or?
We're absolutely vertical agnostic. We have customers in all verticals the same. There's a little bit more concentration in financial services, but it is because it's a bigger investor in data technology. But if you take the number of, this is more volume that of the investment, the number of customers. But we have amazing customers in telco, in retail, manufacturing, in the health, in pharma, in mining, in the primary industry, in construction company.
Okay.
So you name it.
Okay. So last question probably, what are the upcoming projects or the initiatives that the audience can look forward from Denodo Technology?
Well, I was trying to avoid to talk about generative AI, but since you are opening this for the future, this will be a perfect topic not to conclude, this conversation. I think we are, of course, continuing. First, listening to our customers, which are our innovators, about how to really improve the capabilities of our platform to help them organize their data assets in the best possible way for the purpose of serving their businesses. But there's a lot these days that is happening around artificial intelligence, especially generative AI, which matters to the picture, because there's no AI without data.
Absolutely. That's what I was just about to touch upon,
And we want to be the leaders, and we are already, we have some pilot initiatives with some of our customers about what you can call data management for AI, which is bridging the data ecosystems to the LLMs to contextualize business applications that really incorporate, they get all these AI behaviors. This is something that we're very excited. We have a number of customers experimenting with us in different verticals, and it's something that is coming with our Denodo 9 version of the product that keeps everybody excited and busy these days.
Absolutely. I think the future is all about unlocking the limitless possibility through AI, and that can be done only through data. That's what Denodo has been doing. And thank you so very much, Uncle. It's a complete pleasure interacting with you, and looking forward for similar interaction in future as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.